Something's missing.
Hi, guys.
And it's not Jackie. She's here.
I'm here.
Look at her.
I'm here.
Look at her.
Here I am. Guess what?
So pretty.
We forgot to film an opening, so we're here to tell you that we had our car show and you get to see it.
What are you talking about? This is the opening.
This is the opening.
We didn't forget anything.
We have a car show to go to tomorrow.
We're headed there right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna take you guys with us.
I want you all to close your eyes
And pretend.
and just imagine the two of us inside of the 1954 Chevy, cruising on an absolutely beautiful day, pulling up at Flamingo RV Park to a fantastic
It really
car
wasn't
show.
a beautiful day when we pulled up. It was pouring rain.
But yeah, guys, for real, it was actually really cool. We were possibly going to have another hurricane, which happened to us last year, and everything ended up working out, which we're really excited about. The weather turned out absolutely perfect. There is definitely a couple hiccups within the car show, and we just plan to learn. And we're ready to take you there so you can see everything that happened. Not yet, because we have to do the Art Captain giveaway. Well, at the car show, we are going to be giving away 2 Art Captain welding helmets, which are super cool. They already won because the car show already happened. You get to see that inside of the video. But we wanted all...
Enjoy your helmets.
Yeah, and caps too. So we wanted you all to have a chance as well. So I donated the helmet that they gave me, since they already gave me one previously, for us to give to you. So with that being said, realized how much I say that when I was editing this video.
You do say that a lot. So the 2 helmets we gave away. Chris, tell your boy to wear a welding helmet before he has no vision.
He's the one who actually won the best who built the best fabricator trophy. And he doesn't wear a welding helmet while he welds.
Stop that.
You have no excuse now. You won one.
You have a helmet.
Yes.
Put it on. Protect those eyeballs. You only have 2.
So you guys are gonna have the option. Actually, do you have yours out? So I don't have to open the box?
Nope.
Okay, cool. You have an option to win a welding helmet.
Mine has been opened, so it'll be easier.
Okay, even better.
But you got to put it back.
I'm terrible at that. You should know this by now.
I know, but this will be your payback for all the other stuff. You're like, I'll do that, and then you don't do it.
Cheese puffs.
That. Remember, you were like, I'm gonna wash your car.
I knew I was gonna get
Still
that.
hadn't done it.
Yeah, it happens. Dun, dun, dun,
All
dun.
right. That is the helmet that you get to win.
So all you have to do is stay tuned to the end of this video, and we're actually gonna show you everything about the truck that we did now that it is getting out and it is running. So we want you all to comment Art Captain along with your favorite detail of the truck.
Do not just say Art Captain, because it looks like spam.
And do not just tell us your favorite detail. You need to put both of them together as a team.
As a team.
Yeah, so bear with us too while we choose. We've got so much going on. We want to give you guys at least a week for you guys to be able to comment and time to watch the video, because we know that you don't all watch it on Thursday nights at 5:30. So we will give a whole entire week before we select it. And
Y'all better get on that.
yeah, and we are going to, actually no, you have to do it before Wednesday night, because we'll announce it for Thursday's video. Right? Does that make
I
sense?
have no idea how giveaways work. This is on you, my friend.
Cool, I'm trying to figure this out myself. So guys, just stay tuned. Just comment on this video, get it done within the week, and we're gonna announce it on social media and on YouTube and all of that good stuff. So, yeah. So, we'll take you to the car show. What do you think?
To the car show.
To the car show. Good morning. Good morning.
is very strange. I've never been on a stage sober in my life, but here we are. And I won't be here long because I feel like I'm gonna die, folks. So I'm gonna let this beautiful woman tell you everything you can know.
First, I gotta make sure Chris First is here. So, hi guys.
I'm here! I'm here! I'm here!
Now, this is gonna be my first time that I'm on stage by myself without my handsome man. But I mean, he's my partner in crime. But I am so grateful to be here today. We are so. Oh, you don't need one. I talk enough for both of us. So, for any of you who don't know us, we are Jackie and Steven with SAW Kustomz. We're your new favorite YouTube channel if you guys are tuning into any really cool classic car stuff. So, you can find us on YouTube, along with a bunch of other really cool YouTube channels that came out for the show today. So, like I said again, we are so incredibly grateful. Last year was the first year that we got to add the addition of this classic car show to Raw Fest. And we are so happy to be here. There's nothing better than some badass rides and some really great music. And it's just awesome and J-Bone. Like, we are so grateful and thank you for having us back. It's just really been such an amazing experience. So before we actually get started and anything with the car show awards, we did have a little raffle today. So anybody who got anything from the SAW Kustomz tent had the option to end up winning a welding helmet that was donated from our captain. They have been absolutely amazing to us on the channel. We've been using their welder, we've been using their plasma cutter, and they gave Steve and I also 2 really cool helmets. Florida Cracker Customs has been using them too, and we've been loving them.
Okay.
Our second captain winner is 819015. Heck yeah, come on up and break your welding helmet. There's also a welding cap in there as well. All of the awards that we have here today were made by different locals, different YouTube supporters of ours, our car club, and just people we know. Trophies are absolutely awesome, but we really enjoy the fact that car shows are meant to bring out your cars, enjoy your rides, and just tell your stories. So it's really important to us to have people build the trophies so they can show off their own work and their own talent. So the first one that we have is actually going to be sponsored by Chasing Patina, who is also going to be your next new favorite YouTube channel. Julie and Darren, actually, we met at our show last year. It was the first time that we ever had the opportunity to meet them, and they became great friends of ours. They travel America in their truck that you can see over parked by ours, and literally their name is Chasing Patina because all they do is go antique shopping and ride around in badass vehicles. So with that being said, the car truck at show that won the Best Patina Award made by Chasing Patina is number 42, which is the 1962 Chevy truck. So there are so many amazing vehicles, and the next up that we have is Best Paint. So that was a kind of cool award. The award itself was made by Brent Automods. He's the one who's been out there killing it pinstriping all day long. He just pinstriped my camera for me, which I was so excited about. So we have quite a few painters, professional painters that were here in the audience, and unanimously, the Best Paint Award went to the 1931 Mercury with Roosters Rostov. Last year, Darren and Julie with Chasing Patina took home our Furthest Traveled Award, and it's been really cool to start seeing where everybody comes from. So this year we have our next Furthest Traveled Award, which is kind of amazing. It was built by Chris First, wherever he is in this audience yet again. And our Furthest Travel now goes to Brent Automods, who made our previous award. And he's the one that you'll see out there in that the 57 Chevy wagon. So Brent, wherever you are, thank you so much for coming all the way from Macon, Georgia to the show. That was really cool of you to make the travel, especially knowing that it was supposed to be a rainy day and it turned out beautiful. Next up, we had Florida Cracker Customs. These are the kids of Florida Cracker Customs right here. We have Cody and Jess standing down the sidelines. They've been nothing here but to support every single person that you have met within this community. They're the kindest people that I swear to y'all, that you will ever meet in your whole entire life. And we're so grateful for all the love and support that we've gotten from them. So they got to walk around and pick a truck, and it was also based off of a couple other people helping them pick what the Florida Cracker Customs Award went to. And it goes to number 14, which is the 65 Ford, AKA String Bean. And the next one that we have is a Best Fabrication. So that award is gonna go to number 23, which was the 1929 Model A. Can't have an event without J-Bone. He's the one who puts on Raw Fest. So of course we're gonna make him walk around and pick out his favorite vehicle. So this year, number 2 with the 1962 Ford truck takes home J-Bone's pick. So this is one of my favorite built awards, even though it's the tiniest one. It's for Best Engine. And look at this little one, it's so stinking cute. So for Best Engine, also made by Chris. Thanks Chris, yet again. That one's gonna go to number 32 with the 1941 Willis. I also neglected to inform you that J-Bone's Pick Award, as well as what's coming up next, which is our People's Choice Award, was built by the Callahan Cruisers. Callahan Cruisers is one of the biggest car clubs that are here in North Florida. We're proud members of Callahan Cruisers. They have been amazing with us from starting the channel to helping us with this car show. And again, like, we've got Mama Callahan and we got Gordy over here, and like, we love y'all so big and for everything that you do for this community. So this is actually going to be a really cool award. So this was People's Choice. So this one got one vote higher than we actually had a tie for second. So this is one of the biggest honors that I honestly could ever give. Look, a little emotional, guys. People's Choice goes to number 48, which is the truck that my husband built. Oh my God, I'm crying. This is ridiculous. She's gonna go to Valerie, who said she's never gonna ever stand up on stage and get an award. But hold on one second. Your truck that made it to the first show was voted as the People's Choice at this car show. And I'm so proud of everybody and all the work that put in. It's just so freaking cool, guys. And last but not least, you can't have a car show without the best of show. And we're gonna take just a quick moment to talk about the award itself. So we went to my brother-in-law and said, hey, do you feel like building us an award? And he's like, yeah, sure, okay. Well, the next thing you know, months later, this guy is literally making a whole ass diorama. So he literally chopped a complete figure. He made a whole car show scene, put a whole billboard on it. And if you guys go look at it close, there's a mini Yeti cooler. There's little flamingos. It's probably one of the coolest awards I've ever seen built. So he's getting hired again for next year, just so you guys know. Oh, Han Solo is driving. So if you look in there, Han Solo's at the wheel. Dad, you like that? So taking home our best of show for our second ever SAW Kustomz Cars for a Cause at Rawfest is number 17 in the 1953 Chevy truck.
right, hey guys. So you guys obviously have seen that the truck made it to the car show, which I honestly still have no idea if I even got videos of it at the car show because we were so overwhelmed. But we figured there's a lot of you who have been tuning into the channel and you really don't know much about what we've done to the truck. So we're here to actually show you.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if they've been tuning into the channel and paying attention, which I'm hoping that they're paying attention to, by now, you should pretty much know everything there is to know about this truck.
But that's what I said, for everybody who has not been caught up to date on the truck.
I thought you said everybody has tuned in.
For who hasn't tuned in. Probably said that. But for those of y'all who may or may not have tuned in and just want to know more about the
I don't know
truck,
what you said, but
we're going to give you a whole bunch of the details. Just keep in mind the truck is not finished. It is the first time that we have been able to get it out on the road, and Valerie has officially driven it. It is the Valerie truck, in case you guys did not know. And
some of you, for some reason, no matter how many times I say this is not my truck, still think it's my truck.
it is Valerie's truck. It is the Valerie truck, and she got to drive it to our
Valerie
second
truck.
car show. Yeah, the Valerie truck. So yeah, so we're just gonna kind of start doing a little walk around so you guys can see all the details and all the good stuff that Steven has put into this truck and basically put his blood and sweat and non-tears in. Because Steven don't cry.
It's never made me cry, and it never will.
All right, guys, let's show you some stuff. So,
Cried tears of joy when it left the garage.
Right.
And I didn't have to work on it. But wait, I still have to work on it.
you still gotta work on it. So they picked this truck up about, what, 3 years ago now, right?
Yep.
And it came from Kentucky?
Nope.
Nope, okay,
Ohio.
Ohio. Truck came from Ohio, and when they ended up getting the truck, it ended up needing far more work than what we anticipated. So, Steven has done a ton of rust repair on the truck. So,
Due to lies.
Right?
Mainly. Just lots of lies were told about the truck.
yeah.
But that's okay. Some people like to lie. But we made it through it.
He's done an insane amount of rust repair and an insane amount of patina matching. Do you want to show them kind of like where you had to do all that?
I mean, go back and watch all the videos. We've cut the bottoms of the fenders off. We've cut the front section of the lower section of the fender off the front. All these sections up here have been cut out, replaced. We cut the bottoms of the doors off of the truck completely and replaced them. Fabricated the inside, used a patch panel on the outside. We cut these lower sections out of the cab of the truck and cut it all the way up to this point. So all of that's been replaced on both sides. We cut sections out of the hood and replaced them. We've cut sections out of the rear fenders and replaced them. We've cut sections out of the running boards, fabricated all of that in the running board because that was a massive rust hole in one of them and there was holes in the other one. Not as bad, but we just matched them both. We cut the bed, shortened it 3 inches so it's not a long bed and it's not a short bed.
It's a medium bed.
She's a schmedium.
She's a schmedium.
We cut the running boards and took 3 inches out of those. We extended them down here and tied them into the front fenders. Normally the running board would actually just roll around right here, but I've never been a fan of that, so we extended those.
Then we added Valerie's toolbox, which was actually Damien's grandfather's, right?
Yep.
So no, the coolest part about the toolbox, guys, is it was not painted. It came like that.
That's what it looked like.
Literally came matching the truck.
We built these surrounds for the exhaust, built the, I don't know what you want to call it, housing for the tail light. We built those, built the whole rear pan section / bumper, whatever you want to call it. Obviously all the stuff in the bed was all custom built, all the framework inside of it.
So the bed was actually really cool. So what was the name of the technique that was used to make the bed?
Shishugaban.
Shishugaban. So it was an old Asian or Japanese wood burning technique.
Yeah, so we burned it, added color. The color is actually just spray paint, kind of almost like rubbed into it before the polyurethane was applied. So we burned it, scraped it with wire brush, kind of rubbed all the ash back into it to make it dark, then added the color, then added the polyurethane. So it's got, I want to say it's like 4 or 5 coats of polyurethane on it to help protect it. So hopefully that lasts forever. So it's AccuAir with E-level. It's running by air compressors, 2 of them with a 5-gallon tank, and it's got E-level on it. So you got the levelers in all 4 corners.
The other part of the bed was custom built because no girl can have a truck without some storage.
Yeah, gotta have that.
So as you guys see,
Lift that guy, and then you got storage box under here for all of your, personal belongings.
so the cooler was painted, it was clear coated, and Steven painted the handle to match the wheels and the color that was used on the firewall and inside of the dash.
Yep. Also got the Optima battery inside here. That way you can lock this thing down. You don't have to worry about people, stealing any of your belongings or your battery.
So the clear coat that was used was Poppy's patina, and there is going to be more clear that's going on the truck. So there will be a bunch more clear that's going on. Steven wants to bury the rust on it, which I think is going to be really awesome, and we're looking forward to that.
So originally the fuel filler came out the side of the truck right there. We had a hole that we had to cover, so that's actually the center horn button out of our 52 GMC bus that we welded on there to cover that hole up. For the vents, just built all those out of sheet metal. We still need a stereo. We still need door panels and a center console. So all that stuff will get built. Don't know exactly when we're gonna do it. Right now we're gonna let her drive her truck for a little while we take care of a few other things that we've got going on, and then we'll get back on it. We'll build the door panels and we'll build the console for it.
The seat was something that already came with the truck, which was awesome because it actually looks great. And then Steven came in.
That's the only thing they did right.
Yeah. And then all of this was painted up inside here, so all the window frames and stuff match.
They're 20-inch Detroit steels. I don't even know what brand tires is running on it, and just running Baby Moon caps. Eventually they may swap those out for some GMC dog dish caps. Not real sure, but the grill is still stock. I don't know where they sit originally. This one might actually be tighter to the top of the surround. The bumper is definitely pulled in a little bit closer than what it would have been stock, along with that filler pan.
He clear coated the outside part of the grill that you're gonna see right over here, which is awesome.
So under the hood, obviously LS with a Phytech Ultimate LS system. The engine is 5.3 from Summit. It's 450 horsepower. And the firewall had already been done by the other shop, but I had to go back and fix a bunch of their mistakes on that. Then the inner fender wells are actually the stock inner fenders that I added to. So they've been extended. That side's been dished out for the alternator to be able to come out. And we made a cover panel for that. So that's bolted in to cover that area that's got the big giant dip because it looked kind of stupid. But other than that, I mean, we just packed everything we could under here as tight as possible and tried to make it look as good as possible. Transmission is a Gearstar 4L60, running, it's on an S10 chassis and S10 rear end. The rear end was built, it's got a factory locker in it, and it's 342 gears. And that's about it, really.
What do we have to come for this truck? Like, what is still left?
The only thing left is what I was talking about with the interior.
Okay.
The AC still needs to be charged, but we haven't done that yet because we're still dealing with the truck running a little bit hotter than what we want. So before I charge the AC, we're gonna get the truck tuned and see what that does for the heat. If that doesn't solve our issue, then we're gonna deal with either a different fan or radiator setup. So I don't want to charge the AC yet because the AC lines go through the fan shroud. So once you charge the system, the only way to pull the shroud off is to break those lines loose. So we don't want to charge it just to have to do it again. So that'll honestly be the next thing we do before anything happens inside, is just getting it running exactly how it needs to run and get the temperature down a little bit. It doesn't overheat, but I think with the AC on, sitting in traffic, you would have an overheating problem. So we got to deal with that first. And then once we do that, then we'll finish the stuff on the inside of the truck that needs to be finished. There's still a few more things here and there detail-wise that I'll end up doing, but for the most part, I'd say it's 99% complete.
And guys, last but not least, we have a designated sticker area. Check it out. We may not be the first sticker that goes on there.
That's all right. If I could, if I could operate our stickers, these are the worst.
Did you need my help? You just can't put it under the GMC.
I don't have fingernails.
Hey guys, don't forget, free shipping on stickers.
You too could have a sticker that you can't use.
Give me this. Hold on.
Where do you want this one? Or do you care?
Oh, in case you guys were wondering, we're
going right here with her.
We had to move the truck because, Amazon couldn't wait a minute.
She was highly upset that I asked her where she had to go. There we go.
Bum, 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 right next to Chasing Patina. I think it's a perfect spot.
I think so too.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Lovely, guys.
What'd y'all guys think about that car show?
Well, they now sell the truck already, too.
What'd y'all think about that truck?
Don't forget to comment Art Captain as well as your favorite detail of the truck. So the car show
Do you know what my favorite detail of the truck is?
The fact that I built the whole thing?
Well, no. Oh. The fact that it's not right here anymore. Now we have room for other activities.
What kind of activities?
The kind that gets me one step closer to building a bus. Yeah.
That's his bus dance. The car show went great. We are extremely grateful for everybody who ended up coming. We've had quite a few people that made a trip to come out, people who spent the night. Honestly, we couldn't be more thankful. We woke up thinking it was going to be raining and the day couldn't have been more beautiful. It could have been a little less humid, but there's that. Other than that, it was bright and shiny and we overcame any obstacle we had within the show. And mind you, if you guys have never put on a car show before, there were a ton of obstacles we had to get over during this one. So
yeah, there's lots of them.
Yeah.
We got to figure some stuff out, folks.
And just bear with us. But no matter what, we were really happy to be, taking, a little ride around the show on somebody's golf cart. Thank you, Daniel Griffin, for letting us take the golf cart around for a little while. And just
also, if I seemed like I didn't want to talk to anybody, I felt like I was going to die that day.
Yeah, he was actually really sick throughout the whole show. So
not sick.
Dizzy.
Sick's not the word.
Yeah.
Dying.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. So it was definitely rough, but it was really cool to see the smiles on everybody's faces and genuinely seeing everybody hanging out and having a great time.
Were people smiling?
Yeah. Just not you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we do want to thank our sponsors. So we had goodie bags for the people who came in and they registered, and O'Reilly's was amazing and sent those pretty sweet hats along with a bunch of other stuff that went inside of the bags. Chasing Patina stuffed those bags with stickers, which was awesome. We had SAW Kustomz 2025 car show stickers that are out, which if you missed the show and you want to get a sticker, I am going to throw them on the website. They're only going to be $2. So feel free to grab yourself one if you missed it. Free shipping on the stickers.
$2.
Yeah. And we also had rag tops and running boards. They were actually super cool too. They sent us basically their little magazine and flyers, and it tells you every single car show that's happening in the Southeast. Which
is kind of crazy.
Yeah, to see how many they had.
That's got to be time consuming.
Yeah, he definitely puts in an insane amount of work inside of doing this. So from what I've seen within the donations, he has like just a little magazine as well as the whole bulletin of everything. And by everything, there's thousands of car shows. So make sure you go check them out. That was really awesome of them. And then obviously a big special thank you to Art Captain for giving us the 2 helmets to give away and that 1 helmet to all of you. You're getting the whole award thing right now. We also want to thank everybody who helped us because everybody offered and it was amazing. From just giving us their time, helping us stuff the gift bags, to Lily, Danielle, and Jess who sat up the front and took everybody's registration, and to everybody who came out and made awards. We really can't thank you enough. You know, it's like we said, putting on a car show is a lot harder than you think it is, and we couldn't have done it without all y'all. So, and even the people that we never met until the day of the show that was still there to support and help the whole entire time. So we have a new little car family. Shfamily.
Did you say family?
That's family.
Cool.
Yeah, to go with the schmedium truck bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So date is set for next year already. So it is September 25th or 6th.
5th and 6th, so it's be the 26th.
Okay, yeah, that's the day before. So yeah, so
We'll confirm that though in the next several hundred videos.
absolutely. So it will be the Saturday of whatever day that goes. So it will be back at the same place. It is still going to be a pre-72 car show. And if you guys,
Are you sure?
well, we're going to work it out a little bit. So guys, the whole reason we're also a pre-72 car show, other than the fact that it's just really cool to have a pre-72 show, is the fact that we are very limited on space, as you guys have seen when you came in. We're getting ready to chat with the Flamingo Lake RV Park and find out if we can get more space. And if we can get more space, it is literally going to be a full classic car show. So if you qualify for a classic tag, you can come to the show. So that's really about it, I think. We sold out of a lot of our shirts. Just so you guys know, there is literally only 1 monster shirt left in a size XL. So go get that if you want one, because that's going to be the last run of those for we have no idea how long, and if not ever. And the same thing with our OG SAW Custom shirt that Steven's got on right here. This shirt.
And Jackie's got on? Oh, you
No.
changed it.
Yeah.
Look at you. Yeah, okay.
That's all right. That was a sneak attack.
You didn't want to match me, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it on in the beginning of the next video, guys.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. I'm rocking in Georgia. Don't forget to support
Georgia.
your favorite automotive content creators.
Don't forget to go follow Brent's Auto Mod.
Yes, absolutely. Chasing Bettina.
Him and his wife were awesome. We enjoyed hanging out with them, along with everyone else that we hung out with. But that was the first time we had met them. They were awesome. They drove down from Macon, Georgia.
And they're going to be driving up to Evil Shindig to hang out with us again. So
go check out his channel.
Florida Cracker Customs. You guys have seen us with them. Make sure you're floriting. Make sure you're out there flirting around with Florida Cracker Customs. We could not have done the show without them. Chasing Bettina, as you guys know, like, they're just amazing. We met them for the first time at the show last year, as I told you, apparently at the awards ceremony. Don't even know what I said until I rewatched the video. We had Rooster's Rod Shop.
You did a lot of yapping.
You left me alone.
I couldn't help it. I was going to die.
I know. I had to get up there and do this myself.
Yeah,
I did all right.
Sorry about that.
It was really sad without you.
I thought I was going to pass out. I wasn't feeling good, folks.
But that's it. Stay tuned. I think in the next video, we're going to tell you a little bit about what we're going to be up to next, but we'll leave that to the next one. And just know that it's a bus, it's an Edsel, it's a 53, it's possibly a Chevelle, and it's got some more cool stuff. Helping out with some station wagons for friends, helping out with a 50, right?
There'll be all kinds of
There's
crap
just going to be
going
all
on,
kinds of
guys.
shenanigans coming up now that we have this truck fully built. So.
Whoa, easy with that fully built crap.
Oh yeah, that's totally a
got a
load
little
of
bit
crap,
more.
guys. You're going to see a lot more of that
Not
truck.
a lot more. There'll be a little bit more. I still have to build a center console for it and some door panels.
Yeah.
And there'll be a few other things, I'm sure. You know, we still got to work out all of the bugs, which I'm thinking there's really not many other than we want that temperature down some more.
Thanks, Joe from Stitches and Screens, for coming out too. He's
Yeah,
our
man.
shirt printer. It was really cool to see you there. You said center console,
even though Jackie didn't get to see you.
I never even got to see you. And if I did, it would totally went over my head because I was so overwhelmed. But we are so grateful that our small little Jacksonville community just all come out to support each other. So that was super cool.
We'll be getting with you to make some shirts coming up.
And
real
maybe
soon.
you'll get a cup holder eventually, or a center.
cup
What
holder?
is he gonna get? A center console?
Center console?
Yeah, that's what made me think of it.
He
So,
probably already found someone else to do that.
I know.
He's like, I'm not waiting on this dude.
send us an email if you
He's
still
slow.
need one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and help our channel grow, help our show grow, and
Show grow? Help our show grow.
Help our show grow.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Other than the whole trying to die, I gotta stop that.
For once, I wasn't trying to die.
That
So,
was good.
yeah.
You did a great job.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Until next time.
We'll see you later.
We'll see you next week. Oh,
Wait, there's more.
Evil Shindig coming up. We'll see you there.
We'll be at the Evil Shindig if my car makes it. I haven't worked on it in decades.
It had a flat tire and it also wasn't starting the day of our car show. So,
But I got it there.
ta-da!
Along with that truck.